Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unabridged. Since last time, we've done a lot of Thaumcraft stuff. We're not going to be doing any of that in this episode, because there's other stuff I want to get doing. But, if we take a look here, I made a nice silverwood wand, so that's pretty cool, and a bunch more wand foci. So, I don't really remember which ones we already had, but I made infusing, which basically allows you to infuse blocks with a certain aspect. So that's pretty cool. What else? I don't really remember. Liquefaction, which basically lets you shoot a beam, and anything that it hits will be immediately smelted. Oh, and Blink. Is Blink not here? Blink isn't here. That's why I missed it. Where'd Blink go? Anyway, Blink, which basically lets you teleport if it would actually appear. And I tried to get a wand foci called Peck's Curse, which you have to get by trading with Peck, which are like creatures or whatever. And I couldn't get it after trying for a very long time, so I just gave up. Anyway, today we're going to be doing stuff over in the agriculture district for the first time in a very long time. First stuff on camera anyway. First of all, I went out into the jungle that's near the magical village, and I found some rubber trees from Mine Factory Reloaded, because they let me make a planter, a harvester, and a sludge boiler. After you smelt the rubber into rubber drops and smelt that into raw plastic and then craft that to get plastic sheets, then you make this stuff. Anyway, I want to make an automatic tree farm because I don't have one and it's been ages and I want one because I'm tired of having to come out over here and mine wood because it's just annoying. And I think we're beyond that as a group. So, conveniently, I divided this into 3x3 things when making it. So, all you really need to do, we break this, on the wood that's here, using our super fancy, ultra amazing lumber axe. And then we get some dirt. We get some dirt and fill in there. Now this, we then need to put saplings on, but I already have those, so that's not too much of an issue. I'm going to just clear out some of these trees around here, because they're getting kind of annoying, and all the leaves are still here. Beautiful, that is much better. Can actually see now. So, if we come down below here, break that. This is where the planter goes. And now, the planter does is it takes saplings, or anything else for that matter, and plants them. That's it. If I put saplings in there, it plants it. And that's what it does. It's great. So, that does that. And that used power, but that was expected. And now we come down here, and we need to run a couple of things into there. Energy, and an item conduit. So the item conduit and the energy conduit both need to feed into the harvester, which probably does exactly what it sounds. As soon as one of trees grows, the harvester sees it, cuts it down. And then what we need to do is come down here, clear out some more space. Okay. Then here, this needs to both be in and out. Wait, this doesn't need to extract. This only needs to insert. Insert. Cool. This needs wait, no. No? Okay, this needs insert, this needs extract. So, grab my item filters. Basically what we're doing here is saying that only oak saplings will be able to go from the harvester back into the planter. That should be set to always active, yes. Yeah. So now, if there's a sapling... Okay, I thought this had an internal buffer, but I guess it doesn't. Okay. Any saplings it harvests will be sent down here. And there needs to be another item conduit there. And now... And theoretically, this will be a modular system. So we'll have a harvester here, and then over here there'll be one, there, whatever. We can plant different trees, and it's all wonderful. So, come back here. I made a dimensional transceiver. This is for power. And I guess it could be for items, but we don't really need it to be for items. And over there, we have an ender chest. Ender chest. So, anything, I can do another filter. Say saplings are blacklisted. And then I can set this item to disabled, and this to insert. Okay. This is going to say, I need to take that out. That doesn't need to be there. Basically what this is doing then, is it extracts everything from the harvester. It pulls it out. If it's not a sapling, it goes in here, and then the sapling will go over here. In theory. Can I set the priority? Except this needs to be on insert, not extract. Grab my filter out of there. Insert. Yeah. Blacklist saplings. And then give this like a 3 priority. And this says 0. Okay. So extracts from here, goes into the ender chest, if it can, and if it can't, goes into the planter to restock the saplings. Cool. This needs to be configured, but I'll make an energy channel called tree farms. Cool. And this needs to receive on tree farms. Okay, but we're not done. Oh no. We need to run a fluid conduit out from the harvester, and then over to there, I guess. We should only need one of these in theory. And that's where our sludge boiler goes. So what the sludge boiler okay, that's actually a really bad place for it, because it needs to go... Actually, no, it's not. That'll work. Sludge boiler. So any sludge, when it works, this generates sludge. That's what this buffer is for. And it isn't as efficient when it has sludge in it. So you want to take that out and run it into a sludge boiler, which gets power from there. And then we need an item conduit, boink, to be extract only. And then this has priority 0, this has priority 3, so it should still go into there only, unless this somehow makes a sapling, in which case it will go into there. Awesome. That is a functional system. Completely works, as long as it has power. So that is great. So when these grow, they get harvested, stuff goes into there, blah blah blah. Beautiful. We do need some more saplings. And I should probably just clear out all the rest of these trees. But they should start growing, so I'm going to wait here a bit. And when it grows and harvests, I will come back in to show you. I got tired of waiting. I'm just going to water can it. Come on, grow. You know you want to. You know you can. Just do it. Grow. It should work. I mean, unless it doesn't like having more than one. You just do a test here. There's only one. Does this work? Still no. Alright then. Do a bunch then, at once. Just grow. Nope. Tried everything. Just try bone meal. If it doesn't work with bone meal, then there's something wrong. See, there we go. Harvester. Kick into play. It's not doing anything. Try and grow another tree. Now, work. Please, you have power. Go. Harvest. Wait. Is this facing the right way? That's a good point. It might not have been facing the right way. Let me check. Put it down like that. There we go. Ow. 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 That's a sludge. Should have gone in here. Which I think it did. And yeah. And this didn't harvest the whole tree. That's pretty fun. Why? Oh, it has an item output on the back, but we don't need that. That's not important. We can just fill this up again. Why didn't it harvest the whole thing? But what you can see is while it didn't do exactly what I wanted, the planter replanted. I didn't put that back. I can't like feed it. Well, I can feed the planter saplings, but here, have some saplings. Why didn't this harvest the whole thing? Does it need an upgrade? What does it do? Radius increase. You try like iron or... Oh, it takes raw plastic? Gold. That'll work. Alright, I'm gonna get some gold upgrades. Well, I come back in, and as I land around here, I hear the harvester go off and harvest the whole tree. We put that thing in there, and now wait some more. Try watering it. Okay, that's weird. Now the grass is spreading. And now a tree goes, and... Harvester? No? You're just not gonna work? No? Is it because I'm here? You have a radius increase of 7. Just work. Please. Why? Whoa. Okay. Now? No? Does it have to be the thing right in front of you? Even though I gave you a radius increase of 7? That doesn't make any sense. Why? The heck? Hey, I heard it harvest. Is it harvesting? What? What the heck? I'm so confused. How did it manage to reach all the way over here, but it couldn't mine those trees? Let's see. After it finishes mining that, it didn't even mine these. Really? You mine that whole thing, but you can't mine the trees that are right in front of you. Really? Really? That... I don't understand. Why? There you go. Jeez. So weird. But anyway, it works, so I mean, that's good. Okay. Well, I'll probably make different squares for different kinds of trees. Granted, I don't know what the range on this thing actually is. So I'll make different squares for different trees, so we can start farming rubber, spruce. There's a whole mod for trees, ancient trees. If I want to farm any of these guys, I can get some different wood colors. Yada yada yada. Yeah. So next, in between episodes, I also made this magical wooden cleaver. And the reason for making this was to get wither skeleton skulls, so that I could go up to a wither. I magical wooden cleaver with maxed beheading, so it will always behead. Whenever you kill something with it, you are guaranteed 100% you will get the head. So, with this, I want to make a farm in the industrial district, similar to the Enderman farm, using a powered spawner and a wither skeleton skull. To make a wither skeleton farm that I can always get heads with, to then make a wither farm to be able to farm nether stars. So, I'm going to go get the stuff I need for that. I'll meet you over at the industrial village. We are here once again at the lovely, wonderful, amazing industrial village, where we will set up the powered spawner for the stuff and things. So, this should be a facade. Do I have my wrench? No. Yes, I do. Haha. Okay, there is power in there. And then powered spawner. It's getting power. Always active. Okay, so this should be spawning. Just want to make sure that it spawns wither skeletons. Just really quickly. It doesn't. But why not? Ish. What? I caught a wither skeleton. What? Why you no work? I thought it... Alright, we may have to do something different. Well, my backup is super fancy. Ready? Fans. And cursed earth. In the nether. Sadly, I only have one autonomous activator. So, it'll be kind of weird. But, yeah. Yeah, these are open blocks fans. Super cheap to make. You need a redstone signal to work. So, yeah. They can push 7 blocks. On the 8th block, they, like, kind of push. So it'll be like 7 blocks forward, and then on the 8th block is where the autonomous activator will be to kill everything. And may want a vacuum hopper as well. That could prove to be kind of useful. There we go. And then that can feed into an ender chest. So to power the autonomous activator, I'm going to use the same pump thing that we have that feeds into this, except it'll feed into a magmatic dynamo that will power the autonomous activator. So that's how that's going to work. Now I just need to go into the nether. You know something else? I really should move this portal and my Twilight Forest portal into the portal room, in quotes, that we made. Just so I can have them close by. That's a project for a future episode. Alright, we're here in the nether, getting ready to build this thing. I guess we can start with the dirt platform and then add in the cursed earth later. I brought a stack of cobble, which, thinking about it now, we're probably going to need a bit more than that. But, okay, so I guess I'll just build it here. Seems like a good place. 15. 7. So, if we do a test here, I'll turn on this one fan. Just so you can see. Will that work? Yes. So we stand here. We get pushed. I'm not moving right now. We get pushed. Go off to here. And then 8. Right here. And that's where we'll have the second place of fans, so this one there, and then this entire thing is filled with dirt. So I'm going to get a shell built around this, and we can set up all of the tech stuff. And now, a shell. Pretty ugly shell, gotta admit, but, you know, it does the job. Yeah. So we come in here with the autonomous activator that I left in my pouch. I'm going to put in the cursed earth last, just because I think that it'll spread quickly and start spawning stuff, and I don't really want that to happen. So, anyway, we need the autonomous activator. Perfect. And that will always be on, so that's fine. Stick that in there. Left click, first slot only, aim level not sleeking. Okay, I don't think the augments really matter, but it doesn't have power, so it can't really do anything at the moment anyway. So, we need to give it power. And how are we going to do that? Well, using this magmatic dynamo. Stick that on there. So skilled. What a god. Okay. Put the tank in, like, can it output from the side? Put the tank like there, and then fluid conduit? Ah, there we go. Want to extract always, and you will be on insert. Beautiful. And there's no lava in here. Well, why is that? Because our endothermic pump is turned off for now. But we will turn it on later when we're actually ready to do stuff. So, I want to get my vacuum hopper set up like we're right there. We can just stick an ender chest. Now we just need to fill in this empty space. Okay, and now I think this is ready, aside from the autonomous activator not having power. So I'm going to go flip that on. Alright, power is on. You can see the lava. So now this is pumping away, filling up. This should be full. That's not the right thing, and I can't get in now. You're full. Power, got that in. Yeah, there we go. Hit me in the face, that's good. We need to turn on the fans. That's a good point. I should probably do that before we stick in the cursed earth. So let's just run some bluestone wire. Alright, and now if we get a lever and power right there, all the bluestone is on. And all of the fans should be on and running. Good. Now, are we pushed into the activator? That's the question. And that should be a yes. And beautiful. Cool. Now I just need to get out without dying. There we go. Except we need to get in again to put in the cursed earth. Okay, shift seems to reduce it a lot. Alright, cursed earth is in. Let's get out of here quickly. If this goes for a while and there's no wither skeleton spawns, then we'll have to think of something different. But I'm going to leave this running for a while as we segue on over to the next farm. Which is going to be not really a farm, but something that I haven't used before. This cobblestone framework. And I'm pretty sure you can use it to generate cobblestone and smooth stone and sand and gravel and silicon and all that stuff that I want a lot of but don't have, and I have to like mine for it and it's annoying. I want one. So that is the next project for this episode. We'll check back here periodically just to make sure it's working, but let's move on. Alright, I have made 4 cobblestone frameworks, which I put down there. Ta-da! They need power, and this looks very complicated, but I don't think it will be in theory. So, I'm pretty sure that with power, 640 art per tick, that's a lot. I'm pretty sure that it makes cobblestone on its own when supplied with power. And boom. That made a lot of noise. So, well, that filled up fast. Okay. That's very fast. It is indeed. So this one will be making cobblestone. And now, I stick that on there. Can I configure it to output on the top? Yes. Okay, good. Cobblestone. Now this is just going to fill up with cobblestone very quickly. Oh my jeez. How much? 640 RF per tick though. Dang. Okay. Now over here, I can stick in an alloy smelter, and now this is making smooth stone. When I set this to output, it will only put stone in there, and that is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay. So, if I stick in a sag mill, what does that get me? Gravel. Stick in another sag mill, I get flint. That is not helpful at all. How do I get sand? Well, I'm looking at the sag mill thing here, and it says that cobblestone pulverized, 10% chance to get gravel, and it's supposed to mainly get sand. If I stick in a sag mill, nothing but gravel. That's really weird. Why isn't it not getting sand either? Let's see, sag mill. There you go, now I get sand. Just take out all the gravel that appears. Okay, that's not really working. Because I don't want gravel. Like, I have no purpose for having gravel at all. No need for it. But sand, I do want. Well, not sand particularly. If I add a sag mill, what am I going to get? Silicon and flint. Okay. Well, I want one of these things. Silicon. I can... oh, then it'll fill up, though. I need an item conduit and a trash can. So I can just trash all the flint that I get. So it might be beneficial, because I don't want it to constantly run when we're full on silicon. which is what it's doing right now. Let me set that to active with signal, and all the flint will drain out because this is full. Yeah. What I don't want it to do is to keep crafting flint and immediately trashing it. So what if we made a drawer down there? Only flint can go into it still. Break that. Stick down a drawer. And then that is set to insert. Okay, why isn't there's no flint in there? Because it all got trashed. That would be a good reason. If I set this to active without signal, this is filling up with flint, as it should be, and using a bunch of power in the process. Yeah. Eventually, we'll probably just hook this up to the big reactor once it gets bigger, so that we don't even have to worry about this, but yeah. Because what this guy's gonna make, sag mill, gravel and sand, and then alloy smelter. It's making concrete, glass, and quite clear glass. Both of these are good. We don't need concrete. We need the same thing. Where you stick in a piece of concrete and a lock. And then here, you go insert. Now this is filling up with concrete. Beautiful. And it's making 2 types of glass. Okay. That's interesting. Because it needs 2 drawers. What I needed anyway would be to input this directly into the controller, such as that, and then it would have the 2 just like there. Okay, now they're filling up, as they should be. Good. Not the neatest of systems, but you know, it works, and that's fine by me. Okay, so now when all of these fill up, then it'll stop. Flint's already full, silicon's full. Great. Now, the next step in this is to hook up a storage bus, just like that, and then stick a storage bus on there. And you should have a channel. Should be good. Yeah. And now, come on over to the ME system. Okay. All of the glass and that stuff, all in here. Beautiful. That is perfect. Now, we no longer need to go out for cobble, and that is a wonderful thing. Because the main goal that I'm really working toward here is I want to go to the deep dark. It's a dimension for mining, and I think it could be pretty useful, but that is something for the next episode, because I'm going to leave this here. You can like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I will get progress on the farms that we made in this episode in the next one, but leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a comment with any feedback you have for me, and I'll see all of you later. Bye.